So let's take a look at the Cellfie Stabilizer by Gear. So first and foremost, I want to say a big thank you to the people at Gear for sending this out to me for review. So with that being said, let's take a look at what you get inside the pouch. As you see, I have it all built together because I was kind of messing around with it already and trying to get a feel for how this Gear stabilizer works. So you get a few things when you open up the pouch and everything fits in there. It's a small package but delivers a lot of punch as far as what you're getting inside that pouch. So let's take a closer look to see what you actually get inside the pouch. So first you get this ball head, which is really important because without this you won't be able to make the adjustments that you need to stabilize and balance the actual unit the way it's supposed to. Next, we're going to get the cell phone mount, which holds iPhone 6 Plus, a Note 4, which is what I'm using, and it can actually hold it with an actual case mounted on top. So this really fits a wide variety range of different cell phones and sizes. So really important to this whole thing is this setup guide that they include. Now in this you see where they have the iPhone, the Samsung, HTC, and the GoPro. So it's really self-explanatory when it comes to how to set this thing up, but you're just gonna want to take your time because it's not as easy as just looking at the numbers set up. You have to move around with the ball head and stuff, and for that I'm actually going to leave a link to a video from Gear where they really go in depth and show you how to set this thing up yourself. So now with all that out the way, let's take this thing outside and see how it performs. Alright, so here is an actual example of how well this works. Now, I'm not the best cameraman when it comes to using one of these. This is my first time using it. But as you see, you didn't feel the jolt from walking up the stairs. Same thing as I go down the stairs. You'll get to see where it's really smooth. I'm not doing the greatest job in the world, but you don't feel that every step is taken. So this is one example on how it can work. Now, the more I played and practiced with it, the better I got, but it does take a little bit of time. It's really important that you take your time balancing this thing. So it's time to take this outside, and this is where the footage gets a little bit misleading. Now, I say that because I had the GoPro, which you see the footage down to your right, and the phone, which is tied to the actual little gimbal. And the struggle with this was the wind that day was blowing extremely fast, really hard, and it was really hard to keep stable. So it looks like it's not balanced and you see it's going all over the place, but the wind was blowing and pushing the camera and gimbal, stabilizer back and forth, and it just doesn't look like it's balanced correctly. Wow, it's just so much wind blowing. Hard to keep in focus. Yeah. Alright. So, this is not easy. It's really windy right now. I need way more practice. You can see the issues that if it's really windy, your thing is gonna, and this is pretty much balanced as best I could. When I stop, you can see if I move this way, it's good, but if the wind starts hitting it, it's really hard to get a good clean shot if it's really windy. As you see, it just keeps rocking back and forth. So we're just gonna have to keep trying, since this is called the Cellfie. Alright, so let's stop this here. Alright, one more test showing you that when you're in a little bit more of a controlled environment, this thing works really well. Again, I'm not the greatest, but you can see that you can get some really nice stable shots. So my conclusion with this is, if you're in a controlled environment, the ability to shoot some really clean and crispy footage, but that comes with a trade-off. This is really good if you're going to be entering into this realm of stabilizer and gimbals and stuff, really give you a heads up on how to use this. So I give it a thumbs up for that. You're gonna need some practice, but overall I dig this little unit. So guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And as always, until next time, I'll see you around.